She gotta be a 10, and if she's sending me selfies, I gotta be joining. Too many.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The New York Knicks, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Before forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for New York, we've got Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Taking a look at New York. After losing Game 1 here on their home court, Greg, I sense an air of desperation.
No doubt. You have to treat this like a Game 7. You can't afford to head out on the road down 2-0. Early as it may be, they already find themselves in a must-win situation.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Brunson goes in. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Siakam outside. We're about 1 minute into the first. Turner with a screen on Brunson. 5 to shoot. Siakam passes to Turner. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Now, here's Hart. Towns down low. Turner covering. Shoots it up. Hart, no good. The Pacers off to a quick start here. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Turner. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Siakam after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Nesmith can't get it to go.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
For 3, Bridges. Siakam pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Turner with a screen on Brunson. Here's Halliburton. And he can't bank that one in. It's a floater, and it's Brunson missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Towns. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Hart. Nailed from three-point land.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This guy knocks down the 3.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out, shots good by Turner. Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 4-point game. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out and try to get that kind of contact.
Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam passes to Turner. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Some nice passing by New York here. Inside, Brunson. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
And it's Towns missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's Brunson. Fires top of the key. And yep, and the drops after rolling around the rim.
Crafty and shifty. Those are 2 adjectives that fit under the Jalen Brunson definition.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Connects from 3-point range. Halliburton's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And both free throws good for Brunson.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Halliburton. It's not going to go for him. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Brunson, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Brunson's got 8 points.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Halliburton outside. Here's Turner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
Both free throws good from Turner.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Pacers leading by 5. Nembhard finds Neesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. Still yet to score. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Bridges for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Neesmith. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And New York making a change. McBride's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Down low, Toppin.
And Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw is good by Toppin. He doesn't get the second one. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Trailing by 4 and finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Driving in. That's good. And it's McConnell with the assist.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Mathurin. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Here I call it funky.
Knicks trail by 4. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. There's a screen by Robinson. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. And here's McConnell. Nothing on the board. And then Toppin with the jam.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throw down that time.
Pass to McBride. And here is Robinson, guarded by Bradley. Bridges, no one around him. And the Knicks miss again.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Mathurin, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And strong off the bounce. Mathurin will keep coming. This kid is willing to challenge you.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one drops.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
Mathurin hits them both. Knicks trail by 8. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Brunson. Robinson's got his second basket of the night. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Bradley finds Mathurin. Shepard with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 13.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Drains the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
On the court for Indiana. Toppin is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Bryant. Then there's Shepard, and it's McConnell in at point. Now here's Hart. Beyond the arc, and it's McConnell with the rebound. Outside Mathurin. Back to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shepard. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Shepard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
McConnell passes to Mathurin from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bridges. For the 3. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. McConnell in the corner. Drills it from outside. McConnell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For three, Bridges gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Tapping a screen on Bridges. Here's Matherin. And that one, good. Matherin's got his second basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pacers leading by 12. Bryant outside. Pass to Matherin. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Second chance shot. Toppin, good.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul.
Timeout.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, Bridges finds Hart. Robinson a screen on Matherin. 6 to shoot. Here's Hart. Off target from outside. Pacers leading by 14. McConnell passes to Toppin. Offline with his 3. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Benedict Matherin. Here's McConnell. Shoots over Bridges, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Hart.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
The Pacers making a switch here. Siakam is checked in for Bryant. Neesmith comes in for Toppin. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Shepard. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Turner. 11 points in the game. Robinson with the block. To the paint. Here's Hart, and he lays it straight in. Hart's got 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Neesmith. Hands it from downtown. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Bridges finds Hart. Payne with a screen for Hart. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The train. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Payne. And here is over Siakam. Robinson passes to McBride. To the middle with 1 on the clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Miles Turner, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot. Second team foul. Mitchell Robinson at the line. One shot.
That one misses for Robinson.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
McBride, that shot missing. Good D by Siakam. Pacers leading by 8. A 3-ball. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Pass to McBride. There's a screen by Robinson to the inside. And it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton outside. Outside Turner. Siakam against Robinson. Pass to Nembhard. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Hart. The rebound by Halliburton.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Siakam, and the basket is good. Siakam's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Payne. New York, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Turner for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Bridges. He has 6. Step back on that one and let it fly. Bridges has got 8 points.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Towns, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges passes to McBride. From downtown, it's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Neesmith with the ball. He's against Bridges. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And Siakam showing off his vision with a nice pass.
Towns the screen. Here's Bridges, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Knicks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Pacers leading by 11. Siakam outside. Inside. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Pass to Bridges. At the top of the key, Towns. Bridges finds McBride. It's rebounded by Indiana.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here's Neesmith. He's got 7. Here's Turner. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
For 3, Bridges. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot by Turner, no good. Knicks trail by 13. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not.
Siakam on the foul.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pacers leading by 15. To the middle. And finished off by Halliburton.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Indiana shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Here's McBride. Amhard covering. Will it go? Robinson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Indiana Pacers.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
And they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. 5 on the clock. From deep, Brunson. Pacers with the rebound. Neesmith has got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Hart. to Brunson. Floats one up. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got 15.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Siakam, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Brunson. 15 points in the game. Good on the three-point shot. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Siakam's shot is off. Knicks trailed by 19. Hart kicks to Brunson. Anunoby right side. Pass to Brunson. Towns a screen on Halliburton. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Back to Brunson. No good with the triple.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
The Pacers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Big break, big break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Halliburton hits them both. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Unloads from 13. Halliburton, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Pacers leading by 18. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Halliburton in the corner. Pass to Nembhard. Neesmith with the ball. Toppin can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 21. Bridges misses.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
Halliburton for 3, and once again off the mark by Indiana. Hart with it. He's got 9. Pass to Towns. For 3, Bridges. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. Let's start for you.
Brunson outside. Pass to Bridges from past the arc. New York, no good that time either.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here is Halliburton. 13 points in the game. Yes, that goes in. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Anunoby outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now, here's Siakam. 6 points for him. Neesmith finds Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Halliburton hits them both.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
They get it back. Out to Brunson. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Bounce pass Nembhard, and that one is good. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Brunson outside. That three off the mark. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Back to Halliburton. Cranes it from beyond the arc. 22 points for him.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Brunson does this so much, just able to absorb the foul.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 1 shot.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. A three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Indiana leading by 23. Pass to Nembhard. Neesmith with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Anunoby. Neesmith covering. Towns a screen on Halliburton. Here's Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges got 12.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Siakam. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's McConnell. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And Turner throws it down.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So it's the Pacers now. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Such a wide open look. He's got 14.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And that one falls for Turner. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Knicks trail by 21. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 6 points for OG Anunoby.
Every year, Anunoby seems to gain more and more confidence, especially in his jump shot.
Outside Turner. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. Mikal Bridges picks one up. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Now here's Brunson. He has 29. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Shepard. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell, and again it's Indiana converting.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And here's McConnell after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Toppin, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Bridges, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They have a 19-point lead. Tapping a screen on Bridges. Here's Mathurin, and Mikal Bridges pulls it down. To the wing on the left. On deep, Brunson. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight, and a wide open look for Mathurin. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. New York shooting well, 52% in the 3rd. They came to play offensively in the 2nd half. To the paint, and the dunk by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Going inside. Count it. Shepard's got 16.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. McBride finds Bridges. Brunson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires away from outside. No good that time. Fires from way outside. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Pacers lead by 21. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game, possession by possession. Keep doing everything hard. Down in.
Wow, imploring his guys to lock in, Greg, defensively.
The defensive intensity is going to be critical. The offense will come, but you need the defense to bring effort.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Bradley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
A second chance effort. That shot, no good. Bradley with some nice D. Halliburton outside, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Indiana ball. Tyrese Halliburton.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Nembhard. A steal. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Indiana moving it around. From deep. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
McBride with the ball. Nembhard covering to the left wing. Towns a screen on Halliburton. And it's Brunson missing. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That'll be his second foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Siakam with it. Robinson picks him up. And it's good for 2.
And you forget sometimes about Pascal's physicality. The guy is 230 pounds. He's a big wing that can throw that weight around.
Now here's Towns. Pass to McBride. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Brunson outside. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 1 shot.
That one falls for Brunson. Pacers leading by 19 points. Pass to Siakam. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Towns sets the pick for Robinson. Now McBride. Nembhard covering and finished off by Robinson.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. No good from outside. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around.
Now, here's Siakam, and he makes that one. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Down low, Towns takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Pass to Bradley. Nesmith with the ball. He's guarded by Anunoby. Nemhard's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's McBride. Robinson finds McBride. And here's Brunson outside. Pacers leading by 18. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Pass to Towns. Here's McBride. Nemhard covering. Towns the screen. McBride's shot is off. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. And here is Nesmith. The jump hook hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 assists. Back to Brunson. Outside Robinson. Anunoby passes to Brunson. To end the run, Nemhard grabs the board.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Siakam. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Towns the screen. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Brantley. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And a change for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Bradley. Hart with the screen for Brunson. 5 on the clock. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Nemhard. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Off target with his 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now, here is Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Defended by Bridges. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Back to Brunson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brunson's got 39. Siakam outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 41.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Bridges passes to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Now Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Hart. Back to Nesmith. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brunson. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here is Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. Turner's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Halliburton for three, and Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Pass to Brunson. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For three, Bridges, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Pascal Siakam.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you